we're going to show you how to watch the Apple TV.
Who's there, Max? Who's there?
Oh my god.
Just wait a sec. One more. There.
Welcome to Boys Fighter review of the new Apple TV. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the review of the new 4th generation Apple TV. Some of you out there may be thinking of buying an Apple TV for the first time. Other of you may be thinking of upgrading from your current Apple TV to the new 4th generation Apple TV. Yeah, I'm going to review the 4th generation Apple TV and all its features, but I'm also going to compare it with the older versions so you can make a decision if it's worth it to upgrade to the new version. Both remotes are very similar in terms of buttons. For example, they both have the menu button, the play pause button, the home button. The home button in the old control was in the middle of the click wheel, and the new control has the home button next to the menu button. But the new control also has a up and down volume button and the Siri button. And instead of the click wheel, the new control has a touch surface, which is really cool.
There are some major changes to the Apple TV control. One of the biggest changes is that you can actually control your TV with the Apple control. You can turn your TV on and off. You can also control the volume up and down, so you don't need to have two controls. You can control it all with the Apple TV remote. Another major difference is the Siri button. You can talk to your control and ask for Siri to open up an app, open up games. You can ask it questions about movies. You can fast forward, stop, rewind. You can do a bunch of different stuff with the Siri remote just by talking to it. Another major difference, on the old remote control, if you ran out of batteries, you had to go to the store and buy a round battery. Now, all you have to do is plug it into a lightning cable, just like your iPhone, and it charges your remote control. That's awesome. Another thing, instead of a click wheel, it has a touch surface, which is cool because you can swipe and click, and that helps a lot with controlling your TV, playing video games, and things like that. Another cool thing that it has is it has a gyroscope inside, which means you can play video games by moving your control sideways. And that's really cool. It helps a lot with
Video games.
What else does it have?
Games?
Don't know. Well, the remote, not the Apple. One of the best parts of the new Apple TV is that you can now play games. And you can use your remote control to play any of the games on the Apple TV. But if you want more of an Xbox feel to your video gaming, you can also purchase a separate video game controller. Like the Steel Series game controller by Nimbus. We will be reviewing this remote control or game controller in the next video.
Now let's watch the new Apple TV in action.
One of the cool things about the new Apple TV is that you get to choose which apps appear on your screen. The only stock apps are the Movies app, the TV shows, the App Store, the Photos, and the Music. From there you get to go to the App Store and choose which games, like the ones you see here, that you want to download. You also get to go and see channels or TV channels like Netflix, HBO, Disney Channel, and a bunch of other ones, or sports apps, YouTube, ESPN, things like that. One.
Pause. Fast forward 1 minute. Go to the home screen.
How's the weather outside? Who do the Lakers play? Hawks. How tall is Michael Jordan? Who has the most wins in the NBA?